here. Busy as? Yeah. I will be even busier, I think. I don't know. It's not a competition. But if it was, I would be winning. Just making sure we know that. Oh, you are threatened. Okay.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
You're better gonna get used to it next to me, girl. Only? I'm always winning, that's right. Mama didn't raise no loser or something. Oh, that's just gonna kill my friend. That would be very nice. Not gonna lie. Oh wait, can we? Oh, I knew this ability was gonna come in clutch. If we come here, are we here? No. What if we were here? This tile here hits everything. So that's where we want to be. Skadoosh. And burnification.
Suits my purpose.
Golly, girl, slow down. They're already dead. You were supposed to save Cassia, by the way. Did you forget that? Oh, well. Can we get her more mobility? Yeah, let's do that. You can come back now, girl. Just these two nerds back left. I think this is actually the best place for us to be right now. We'll do that. Boosh. We will give her this thing finally. Basically, Argenta does nothing. The rest of these nerds just die. And it's Cassia and Emily carrying this. So we'll just burnificate that nerd. Real quick. Get over here. And then dance macabre here. Because mobility good. And then we... Why does that not give a preview on the damage? Does it not do any damage? Do you have some stupid immunity or something? Reject the flesh. No. I wonder if this is just bugged then. We will set up this thing. That's what women are for, getting things done. Okay, let's take a smack. Oh, easy. And here I was worried. Thankfully, nobody died. Any loot here?
None shall stand in my way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're getting the quote-unquote bad ending for this ship because we killed everybody.
We need to investigate.
Do we? How did we not find that on the way up?
The Emperor favors me today.
How did we not find that on the way up? Oh, they must have installed them after we...
I won't tolerate weakness.
We went past. Check Cassie's skills for offensive AoE when leveling. Alright, will do. I want to do the leveling once we get back to the ship. I don't want to take the interruption now.
Was a worthwhile investment.
I clicked on it to disarm. Well, trap disarmed.
Onward.
Is it really a bad ending if we kill everybody? You got a good
I
point.
better myself through my service.
You raise a valid point. Restore power. Magus Tiberius Mahala. Headhunter Light Carapace. Plus 4% dodge. Hello, what are you based on? Awareness. Okay. So this is potentially interesting because, hear me out. Wow! Holy dodge, Batman! Girl! What? Something will open your third eye. Grace? Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely look for that. Wait, I can just hover over here. Agility. God damn, girl. Okay. So Emily, when she's up at like... We were at like 70 dodge, right? So if we didn't have the dodge penalty from the chest plate, and we had a few % more dodge, that could well push us above 100% dodge, which seems like a good thing to have. Ooh, and these are just 20% dodge straight up. Oh, but then we lose the +3 dodge per side power we use. We need to get some psi ability on Emily that we can just spam. Also need some agility on Emily, I think. Need everything. You just need to make sure there are no friendlies in front of her. You know, friendly fire is so much better than unfriendly fire. At least it's nice and polite. You know? What did we gain from awareness that I just looked at? What am I even looking for? Chat, I'm confused. Newest to oldest? So this cultisthood, really interesting, right? Because with Cassia's thing, her heroic, that means on average, Emily can just keep going. However, the warp damage, the 10 warp damage is buffed by our plus damage. So we need to have some kind of healing mechanic, some kind of deflection or something. But other than that, yeah. Okay, where was the thing that had dodge? Oh, armor. Armor. Yeah, that's what we were looking for. So, yeah, awareness by 10. How much do we have? So 5 more awareness would give us 1 extra % dodge. I don't know if it's worthwhile doing that. But. For shits and giggles, let's try this. Yeah, 63 dodge. So if we use 10 psi abilities, and we can use at least 2 per turn. I know that for a fact. That means after 5 turns, we're pretty much unhittable. And at which point she can just murder the entire freaking world if she wants to. Alright, let's talk to this nerd. Sorry, I killed your ship. The air in the room is permeated by a wild mixture of miasmas of both mechanical and biological origin. Blood, rust, vomit, machine oil, excrement, ew, kerosene, all of these blend together into such a thick stench that it almost feels palpable. Just as the air here is one-man tangle of odors, the device in front of you is a mishmash of wriggling wires and transplanted fragments. In all the clutter, one could almost miss the main component. Why is there quotation marks on the Oh no! Oh, you done fucked up, buddy. A heavily augmented man whose upper body is embedded into the frame of the machine. Dozens of wires piercing his flesh. A crust of congealed blood and other bodily fluids? Ew. X2. Covers the man's entire body, but his eyes are open and his gaze is keen. This gaze is turned to you, devoid of surprise or deference. Who are you, disturbing the peace of holy martyrs in the home of our grief? What do you want? So we have some options here. We can ask Posse to speak on our behalf. We can ask some questions. We succeeded a lore warp check. The symbols your brethren protect themselves are symbols of chaos. Ooh, okay. We have a dogmatic option. There's no fate more honorable than purgation through suffering in the name of the faith. But you were deceived, servant of the Omniscience. Your torment is not holding back the corruption, it is sustaining it. It's not too late to expel this blight. Yeah, that does not sound like us, does it? I tried my best, chat. Then we have a coercion option with minus 30 modifier. Oof. What's the chance here? 25. You've been consumed by madness, or worse, chaos sorcery. If you don't come to your senses, your fate is sealed. Snap out of it and speak clearly. Or murdering. I wish to see what you have been trying to hold back. Oh no. Oh no. Our fate is sealed, chat. Your symbols are chaos. Your knowledge is lacking, invader. Those are secret holy symbols imparted to us by the Omnicia. How else would my tech comrade have survived if not for their protection? Yeah, about their survival though. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I really am. I didn't understand my girl's hint, so there's that. So many of us were devoured by evil. Who this? Servant of the Omniscience. What happened to your ship? Ship? There is no ship. Uh-oh. There is only purgatory. A world of evil made to harrow and torture those who follow the Omniscience. It has already killed many of my brethren. But those who remain are strong, so very strong. Yeah. Should we tell him? We will keep the corruption of the machine at bay. I will hold it back. Oh goodness. Brother, this guy stinks. Okay. I have accepted a higher calling, the only one among my brethren to do so, as they keep the evil at bay with prayers and sacred symbols engraved on the traitorous flesh. I take this evil inside me. Oh, wow. I imbibe it as one does water. I mean, you're speaking my language, but come, you've clearly lost some hinges on the way. The link that protects other parts of the machine from this caustic taint. And for as long as I remain here, the corruption will not prevail. Eesh. This statement is false. I am registering corruption in this unit identical to that surrounding us. I am registering a violation of the cleansing protocol, which dictates steering the ship into the heart of the nearest star for the purposes of cleansing annihilation. I am registering betrayal of the sacred machine spirit placed in charge of those who weaken faith. The man looks at his comrade and replies with a long series of clicks in Technolingua. Permission to use the sacred language has been revoked. Impurity will not be permitted to enter the pure speech of Binharik. Your mortal shell will soon exhaust its vital energies. Pray mutely while you still have time. Indira looks the man over with an expression of disgust and fear. I've seen similar symbols, caught a glimpse of them in my dreams. Whenever the warp wormed its way into them and whispered about its virulent gifts. I doubt these lunatics were given visions of these runes by their god. Okay, so this is not a warning, this is information. What evil are you talking about? A great evil that pervades the universe, tempting with unattainable, seducing with false knowledge with a capital K for some reason. Evil has many names, but its essence remains the same. It is that evil that trapped us in here, but we were stronger. Reading mine. We have a 95% chance to persuade this guy. Murder? I mean, Pascal pretty much demanded a cleansing, right? Right? Alright, chat. Can I have some cleanse and purge? Can I have some cleanse and purge support? I want to try the coercion. Just for shits and giggles. Boosh. Failed. No big surprise there. You are not just ignorant, your words are disdainful and dangerous. Could you be a servant of lies and deception? Could you have come to halt the work of the sacred filter? Suddenly, the mingled stench in the room is drowned out by the sharp, piercing smell of ozone and grease. You sense that the nauseating atmosphere that prevailed in the room has condensed into a single point of evil in the depth of its ship, and is now hurtling towards you. I did not get the option to murder him? Oh, no, that's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing. Yeah, nope. Nope. There will be murder. Mark my words, chat. There will be murder. Wait, where is it? I have a button for this, hold on. Not that one. Ah, there it is.
Oh boy, there she goes killing again.
There we go. Nailed it.
A new challenge for me? Doubt.
Did I fix the gear on Emily? Yeah, we're good. Nej! Okay, Posit did the same talking for us. Not evil. Murder. You can barely make out Pascal's agitated voice over the angry crackle of interference. I am registering that contact with a corrupting entity is tech heresy beyond categorization. You're the one who ordained cleansing? What was that voice clip for murder?
Oh boy, there she goes killing again.
That is a voice clip that I got made especially for me by the one and only John Bailey, the voice of the epic game trailer guy, and the councilman from XCOM. Yeah.
Nice.
Actually, Shug, why don't you try exclamation point hello in chat? I want to see if that actually works.
Hello, Commander Emily.
That's right. It works. It is back. Yeah, nice. Argenta clutches her weapon so hard you hear her knuckles crack. Commander Emily, don't. How dare you encroach upon the sacred essence of the machine? How? As soon as he stills forever, the oppressive atmosphere around you deepens into literal darkness. One by one, flaming slits begin to appear in the gloom. Perhaps eyes, perhaps mouths, ready to devour the mortal who has laid claim to it. A foreign, otherworldly will rails against you and crumbles when confronted by forces that keep you safe in the service of the dark gods. You cannot see my face right now, but my jaw is dragging on the floor because force the entity is to become your servant on this mother trucking ship.
The greed is strong in this one.
You mentally order the entity to leave the vessel, stow away on the shuttle, and as soon as the shuttle returns to your ship, infiltrate the ship's systems. The demon responsible for the desecration of the dead or the ranged crew will now faithfully serve you. What? 347 experience? Our ship has gained the ability Demonic Presence? The flagship's lance weapon bay is possessed by a demon. Whenever the flagship's lance hits an enemy ship's hull, it has a 50% chance to start internal fires. However, when no enemy ship is suffering from internal fires, the demon's violent nature ignites internal fires on the flagship instead. Oh no! Not like this. Heresy! Did you not read the stream title? Yeah, there will definitely be fire.
Some girls just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah, there will definitely be fire. And Argenta is not happy with us. And quite frankly, I'm okay with her leaving. And Bossy, I would be happy if he left. He's like, I don't like playing his build at all. Goods? Give me the goods. Heretical votary. The wearer of this cloak gains a psychic power, which allows them to sacrifice 3 to 9 HP to immediately teleport to any cell in a 4-cell radius? What? Hold on. Chat, hold your phone. First of all, this is a psychic power. That means that it triggers our boots to give us +3 dodge. Okay? It's also a psychic power, which means it triggers the feat we have, which deals damage to enemies around us. So we can, if we're in melee with a dude, we can teleport to the other side of them, deal damage, and then just have all the mobility and blasting. That is amazing. 15 Medicaid? Meh. Just don't get hit.
Victory awaits.
Okay. Yeah, like, Kelly, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, but like, this is my first experience with Warhammer, and I wouldn't have had a Warhammer experience if it wasn't for me knowing how well Owlcat does the whole arcing storylines thing, which is why I bought the game and I'm now here. So I'm very much into this. Hey Lauren Streams, welcome in. How are you doing? If I start using spiky shoes to teleport, I might need a med kit though. That's fair. That's fair. We do need to find a healing mechanic urgently. Speaking of which, let's do our level ups real quick. Also, how are you this lovely evening? This is the Eisenhower Trilogy 2.0. It helps and it's powerful, and it isn't ending well. It isn't ending well. This isn't ending well. I mean, it's not gonna end well for our enemies. You're posting photos and having a stream in the background. Yeah, I like doing that, having just someone to listen to in the background. So do you do like photography too, or is it just like semester photos? Because I'm a little bit into the whole photography thing myself. Also, now let's have a look at our level up situation here. Okay, ooh, we have new feats or talents, I guess they're called. Dodge reduction, don't really care. We don't seem to be getting dodged. Nah. Create an opening? Nah. Reduces dodge? No, we're hitting. Like, we don't need any dodge reduction. The assassin gains plus lethality % chance to deal 5% of target's maximum wounds more damage when hitting an opponent. Oh, that is so hard to evaluate the value of. You shot a variety show for one of your drama groups, recently recorded a video. Oh! That's cool. Yeah, like, I want to get more into photography, but it's just been very busy recently. So, hold on. What is our lethality? A specific assassin's... Whoa, 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 whoa! Wait. Wait. What? Hold on. Yeah, like, I shoot in RAW, so editing the photos, although it gets a lot better photos, it takes so much time, and then you have to do the whole going through which ones you want to keep and which ones you want to discard, etc., etc. But hear me out, chat. Hear me out. Because we changed to that plate now, our lethality % is redonkulously high right now.